All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So I wanted to make this video, and it's just an informative video. This is kind of one of the reasons why I do not like buying on eBay. Now, after all this time having this device, I have to do a return with the seller, and I'm going to go ahead and buy from B&H. You will get more coverage from me from this phone. I just have to buy from B&H. The seller actually sold me a model of 4 gigs. They didn't send me a 6 gig, 128 gig model. And to my surprise, I was like, wow, I messaged the seller immediately. I was like, hey, when I saw this, I actually saw this in a video, a couple of videos back. And when I was recording, I said, you know what? I need to finish some of this coverage because, maybe I'll just keep the phone. But apparently, um, this seller and several sellers online are selling 4 gig models, listing them as 6. So I started reaching out to sellers saying, hey, does your model have 6 gigs or 4 gigs? And they said, it's 6 gig. It says it on the outside of the box. And I thought, So I went into my settings and I took a screenshot, and you can see this is clearly 4 gigs of RAM, not 6. And when I reached out to the seller just said, oh, we're sorry. Let me show you what he said. Let's go into my messages here. I said, this phone does not match what you are selling. It's only 4 gigs, as you can see there, not 6 gigs. All right. So this person just says, I'm very sorry about that. You're correct. It's 4 gigs, blah, blah, blah. Now, this is one of the main reasons why I don't like to refer people sometimes to certain sellers. Because in most cases, if you have a problem, first you're going to circle back around to me, more than likely. Not that it means anything, like you can actually do anything, but it's just a matter of reputation. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I'm giving you legitimate sellers, which is why I decided I'm going to go ahead and buy from B&H. B&H, at the recording of this video, is on break, and they don't come back until the 28th. So you might even be watching this on the 28th of December, but they don't start their checkout time until 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it's early in the morning here. So this is messed up, I think. The seller has now updated the listing to say 4 gigs of RAM. And so I reached out to several different sellers on eBay, and I said, hey, listen, is it really 6 gigs of RAM? Can you confirm this? And they just said, yes, it says it on this outside of the box. So this might be a determining factor for some of you guys out there who's purchasing on eBay. I'm not saying all eBay sellers are doing this, but this is totally wrong. I even told the seller, hey, just give me a partial refund and I'll keep it. And they just said, no, return for a full refund. And I thought, wow, man, that's kind of messed up. You wasted my time, but I'm an honest person, so I'm going to tell my followers the truth. If you have this device, the Samsung Galaxy A51, go into the settings and go to device care and scroll down to memory, and you'll see immediately if you actually have a 6 gig model. You will see it. So there it is, man. A straight video for you guys. Didn't want you to get into a situation where you feel played, because I feel played a little bit. Even though this device is super fast, imagine what it would be if it actually had the 6 gigs of RAM. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of sad, but it happens to all of us, man. Again, sweet device. I'm going to continue coverage. I just need to wait and get one from B&H. And go from there. So I wanted to be upfront with you guys and tell you. I actually caught this a couple of videos back, but I said I tried to work with the seller, and ultimately the seller. Now here's what happened with that: the seller just stopped responding. I said, hey, if you wanted me to keep it, just give me a little partial refund, and it's no big deal. I'll keep it, and I'll go ahead and do an updated video and let people know what happened. No, I'm not telling the seller this. I'm just saying to myself, I'll just do an updated. I was going to do an updated video anyway and let you guys know what happened, but I was going to tell you, hey, this seller was a good seller. He or she, whoever the company, wireless place, was honest. I told them this is not 6 gigs, and they said okay, and they gave me a partial refund, whatever. But nonetheless, they stopped responding to me, and they just started ignoring. They sent me a return label that didn't work. So I eventually had to log in through eBay and get eBay, or I had to log in and get eBay to step in, and eBay issued the refund, and then they issued me their label. And they told me Go ahead and keep it until January. I was like, nah, I don't want to just keep using it. I want to send it back and get one that's actually what I'm supposed to be paying for. And I will pay a little bit more at B&H, but I don't think I can purchase this again on eBay because I don't trust eBay like I've always said. So it's your man Jay. Quick video, A51 bogus sale from eBay sellers, not 6 gigs. And on the box, it doesn't have anything that says 6 gigs, but another seller on eBay that I checked, they said our box says 6 gigs on the outside. So I said, okay, we shall see, but I'm going with B&H. Anyway, it's your man Jay. Check your device. If you have an A51, go into device settings, device manager, or device care settings, and then down to device care, and then go and look at your memory. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Informative, not what you wanted to hear probably, but hey, got to tell you the truth. Take care.